Concussions. You hear a lot about them in sports, and there have even been movies made about them. But what exactly are they? A concussion is a temporary unconsciousness caused by a blow to the head. The term is also commonly used loosely of the after effects such as confusion or temporary incapacity. Now, what does all this really mean? If someone's head gets hit hard enough, their brain will move inside their skull and bump against their skull, causing temporary brain damage and confusion.
Concussion is a mild traumatic brain injury that affects normal brain functions. It occurs as a result of a forceful blow, either direct or indirect to the head. An example of an indirect blow is a whiplash-type injury that causes the brain to shake quickly back and forth inside the skull. In a direct blow, injury may develop on the side of contact with the force or on the opposite side of the head.
So how do concussions work? In physics, a force is any interaction that, when unopposed, will change the motion of an object. A force can cause an object with mass to change its velocity. This can be calculated by using the equation F equals m times change in v divided by change in t. This is why we wear helmets, to increase the stopping time. And it's clear that adding a helmet is so important because it decreases the force of impact. The average weight of a football player is 112 kilograms. The average speed, 9.8 meters per second. Now, if you calculate the resulting force, when a football player goes from full speed to a complete stop, the force is about 5,505 newtons. However, when adding a helmet to the equation, the stopping time will increase, and therefore the force will decrease. This shows the significance of wearing a helmet when participating in high-impact activities. If the acceleration is great enough, the mass of the brain will hit the skull with great force. This can be calculated by using the formula A equals Vf squared minus Vi squared divided by 2 times the change in x times gravity. In this formula, A is acceleration or deceleration. Velocity is initial speed in a given direction before deceleration, and x is the distance traveled during acceleration. The use of g in this formula allows for the expression of results. When looking at the impact that concussions have on our lives today, there is an extensive list of leading causes, a few being sports injuries, vehicle accidents, other random events, and most often, falls.
Computer simulations can help us diagnose and understand the effects of brain injuries and diseases so that we can design better therapies and prevention technologies. We're living longer than we did 100 years ago, so it's increasingly important to protect and maintain our brain.